Hello. How y'all doing? Welcome back to our channel.
How you doing? I'm D,
And I'm A.
and we're DNA Life,
DNA Life coming at you with part two.
Part 2. We gave y'all a whole bunch of time to digest Part 1. And,
Yes.
we're looking for comments, we're looking for questions, because we want to make sure everybody gets a good understanding. What we're bringing is we're bringing experience, we're bringing
Right.
knowledge and wisdom to help all of our relationships be great. So we'll start ladies first.
Ladies first. Okay, this is number 2 of the top 3 things that women need from a man. And number 2 is we need our men to be attentive. We need our man to be understanding. That's right. I want all your attention. I want to know that you are paying attention to me. I want to know that you know when I'm upset. I want to know that you know when I'm happy. I want you to know these things. I want you to notice these things. That's so important that you give that to me. That was one thing that was different about you from other guys that I talked to, is that you were attentive. You were like paying attention to me. You was like all into me. You cared about what I cared about. You cared about how I felt and what I wanted to talk about and all of that. And so that was something that was very comforting. It's comforting because it makes us feel more secure. It makes us feel more understood. That is something that I think you really need. I remember, though, a time in our marriage. It was actually year number 1 of our marriage, which was the hardest year of them all. Because
I guess I can agree.
you can agree. Because that was a rough one. And I remember a point in time when I did like a little test. And what I did was I said, I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm not going to give my opinion about nothing. I'm not going to say nothing about nothing. And I'm going to see if he noticed. And you know what you did? Do you want to know if you passed or failed?
Tell me. I didn't even know
He
you were
failed.
doing that.
Yeah, he failed. He failed big time. Because I think after probably day 3 or day 4, I was like, you have not noticed that for 4 days I ain't said nothing. And so I was like, you are not in tune. He was oblivious. He had no idea that I haven't said anything, because I said, you need to be tuned in to me. You know what I'm saying? You need to know how I'm feeling. You need to pay better attention to me. And so,
were you happy?
I wasn't happy. I wasn't.
You was acting sad?
I was quiet. I don't think I was acting sad, but I was not acting my normal self. I was not being my normal self.
What was our focus on?
You probably, because that first year we were living with my mother, which wasn't the easiest thing to do.
Focus on the Lord.
And so I know we were building.
Shout out to my mother-in-law.
We love her. We love her. Wow. But it was a tough year living there, and we were and you were probably focused, because at that time maybe I didn't understand that sometimes when men focus, they like zone out. And so I've since learned that when sometimes you building, you working, you got things, goals you trying to knock down, that you sometimes don't pay enough attention to me as you should. And so, but that's what I think it was, because that's when we were paying bills off. We were getting our credit together so that we could buy a home. And so it was like you were laser focused. And I think you were newly saved at that time. And he was all about the Lord and spreading the love and telling everybody good about him. And so that happened. And that is, I took the opportunity at that time to say, yo, you need to tune in to me, or this is not going to work. I need you to be attentive. I need you to be affectionate. I need you to be into me like you were in the beginning.
And I was in the beginning, but and it's cool that you told me this before, but how you was quiet, and I think what would have been better if I would have balanced it out. If I would have, be focused on building the credit so we could buy our homes, start our own family, but I should have been focused on you. But that's true because we didn't take vacations for a minute.
We didn't know what a vacation was.
That's it. Until God gave us that
Later.
revelation.
Yeah.
And he almost kind of gave it to me. And then that's when I just said, I remember one Sunday just saying, getting in the car after church and we drive into Tennessee. Surprising. We surprised the girls. But then going on from there. So I believe you. That's why I like that song. She plays this song by her that is really cool. But it's called Focus. It's called Focus. So check that out. It's cool. But yeah, so I get that. Attentive. I'm trying to be better now.
Oh, you better. When I play the song, that's not because you're not focused on me.
Yeah, right.
Sometimes I'll be like, focus on something else.
Yeah, right.
I just like the song. I just like it.
I know
it's
she
a nice
wants
song.
to rub her feet. See, now I learned. See, this is why we have DNA Life, because my mistakes that I made, you could do better. And so you see, women need that. They need that attention. I know. Remember, you said something that I was different from other men because I didn't break my neck every time.
So disrespectful.
See a girl. Now I'm not blind. I hear some of y'all men out there be like, yo, what's up, man? Who you super dude or something? You don't look. No, I ain't blind. But she's the queen. It's the queen. Gotta respect the queen. I tell, and I'm gonna get to what I said about women, but this is one thing that helps me. This is a revelation I think God gave me that helps me to make sure my focus is always on my queen. Brother, just because you see a woman out there don't mean you want her. A lot of times, as men, we're drawn by the outer appearance. We're visual people, so we'll say, man, okay, man, look at them shoes she got on. Look at this. So me, this with me, I just bring you in. It's a secret. Let me tell you, bring you into my world. I start saying, okay, well, I'm gonna get her that. I'm gonna get her that. So not so much that I'm trying to make my wife be another woman, but the wisdom of it, I believe, is that you're not attracted. You don't want to be with that woman. You're in love. You here. You got family here. But a lot of men think that. They get drawn by what they see, realizing that, hey, why go out and make another woman, give another woman your time when you got a woman who's been down with you, ride or die, focus on her, That's all I'm saying.
That's good. I like that. I like the way you look at that, because a lot of men probably don't look at it that way, seeing that what you're attracted to, you can help and let your lady know, and she shouldn't get offended by it. Sometimes his shoes just come to the house that he like.
Stilettos are on the way.
I'm like,
she wouldn't let me buy no stilettos when I was with her, but you know what? I'm gonna surprise her with them.
Oh yeah. So.
But tell them about that. Tell them about that time you put when I was wearing. Cause I grew up. I grew up now. I was cool, but then I lost my coolness. Tell them about that time when you put them jeans on the bed.
I just saw some jeans. Well, I just saw that you hadn't worn jeans in a while, or maybe you didn't have some that you liked. So I saw some jeans that I thought you would look good in, and so I bought them for you.
So you didn't see a man on TV?
No.
Just Arabic wasn't popular back then. So, but you ain't see nobody on TV where you like, oh man, this man look nice in them jeans. Nope. I want my dude to be in some jeans. He corny. He only wear suit pants all the time. So you anything like that?
I didn't. I don't think I did. I think I just saw some jeans and I was like, I want to see him in this. We sometimes like to dress our man.
I got jeans on now, baby. Yeah.
Now you tell us.
All right, number 2.
Uh-huh.
I came with you all. I came to you. I said the first thing that a real man wants from a woman is respect. Second thing is companionship. Companionship. Now, I'm gonna try to be serious and not comical, because it seems like I get comical sometimes. Even when I preach, I be comical, but I'm gonna try to be serious.
Okay, try to be
It's
serious.
kind of funny. Now, sometimes we men, we kind of get in trouble sometimes.
Okay.
You know why? Because they say man's best friend is what?
A dog.
A dog. All right.
Okay.
That's something that has carried. It's over hundreds of years. It's kind of carried weight. And you see how men would grab. I grew up with dogs. I've had dogs. I don't have one now. But we're gravitated, and it's a reason. It's a reason. No. I am not calling my baby a dog. No, I'm not calling you a dog. But it's something in that that we as men, that companionship is something we love.
Right.
It's just something we love. It's like one thing about my. So let me try to get away from the comparison. But companionship is this. I need you with me. I need you walking side by side with me. I need you wanting to be with me. If you want to be with your girlfriends more than you want to be with your husband, then that's a problem. That companionship is so important for a man. So important. So, I would say this. I would say, if you really want a real man, real woman, if you want a real man, then no, take your time. Don't try to get into the relationship if you're not willing to put 110% in companionship. Like I know she don't like basketball like I do, but she'll go to the games with me. I want her to, she's beautiful, put on, whether we dress alike, and we go and we sit down and we go to the game, but that's the companionship. Yes, my mind is on the basketball game. I'm looking at who's winning, who's about to lay up, dunk, defense, but knowing she's by my side does something for my heart. So that is very important. Companionship is very important. Marriage, and it does my heart well to see couples on Facebook, couples on YouTube.
Yes.
Y'all doing it. Y'all dating. Y'all going on trips. That is such a beautiful thing.
Beautiful.
As long that companionship, that's what a man wants. We want, and even if we're just sitting at home in our lazy boys or lazy girl in the recliners, that's what we want. God said it best. It's not good for a man to be alone. We want companionship. So I want to tell my fellas this, and then we're going to get ready to wrap it up. Brother, listen, you ain't got to say, don't give up and just go get a pit bull. Because I see some of y'all brothers is more into y'all pit bulls than y'all women. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I know you may put a little something down there. It's good. Speak your heart. But get into your lady. But ladies, yeah, I guess, baby.
So let me ask you this question. Why do you think men don't want to be with their lady as much as, they'd rather have their pit bull around than their lady? Why do you think that is?
Because the reason why I know it without even thinking about it, because some women, they be tripping. You know what I'm saying? They be tripping.
They be tripping.
They trip. They complaining. Complaining, why we doing this? It's too cold out here. These ants, these bugs, these I don't want to do this. I don't these shoes hurt.
I'm guilty.
These shoes hurt.
Why
I
are
gotta
you
wear
saying
these
everything
shoes?
I say?
You walking too fast. Why?
You saying everything I say.
I've been with you 26 years. I'm just saying.
Well, but I try to do better at that.
You do better. You do better.
But I feel like too, it does something for you. I noticed that. It does something for a man to have you there. Even though sometimes it's like I could be doing a million other things and doing this, but it does something. It's important, and so
come outside and watch me trim the hedge.
Right.
That's what I want, baby. Look, man, I need that.
Yeah, you do, and men do. Whether they say it or not, just maybe giving them little pieces of that to make them feel better. So, because I even noticed that in like the grandkids, the little boys, if you're out there at their game when they're playing, they gonna go a whole nother level. They gonna go a whole nother level of hard. Yeah, to try because you're there. And so that is something that's good, to do. But there's balance in that because I'm sure a man can understand, sometimes a woman might have other priorities and things that she needs to do too.
And that's
sometimes she don't, because there's been times when you want me to wear heels and it's an outside event. And I'm like, my heels gonna keep going in this grass. You tripping.
Beyonce can do it.
Do I look like Beyonce? No. Beyonce is Beyonce. NJ is NJ. You tripping. But he had to learn to take into consideration that, my feet might hurt or that might not work for that, regardless of what you want to see.
True.
At that moment. If you want to see the heels, wait till we get to the house, okay? But okay, so the first thing that real women need from a man is security. And the second thing that we talked about today is attentiveness.
Cool. And all right, you got it. The first thing that real men need from a real woman is respect. That's the thing right there. You say you love me, but if you don't respect me, then it won't work.
Yeah.
And the second thing we talked about today in part 2 is companionship.
Right.
All right. So we out.
And I want to say those are needs. Not wants.
Not wants. Real stuff. Necessities. So listen, we out until next time. Now we're gonna let y'all marinate a little bit on part 2 because it's some real stuff. All right. So next time, I'm D.
And I'm A.
And we DNA Life.
DNA Life.